this month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Winterboro School.
And we welcome Undra Lawson this morning, a junior at Winterboro High School. Undra, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for coming today. And tell the viewers this morning a little bit about Undra Lawson, a junior at Winterboro High School.
Well, like he just said, my name is Undra Lawson. I am a junior at Winterboro High School. I am a straight A/B student. I work hard in order to get the job done, and I plan on graduating in 2018. I am also part of the student leadership team. It's a team that basically speaks publicly around different schools. We also introduce visitors that come to view Winterboro as well. I am part of the Senior Beta Club, and I am also part of the bowling team that is coached by Mr. Young. He is a AP biology teacher and science teacher. This will be his second year coaching, and this will be my second year playing.
Now, what is your bowling average?
My bowling average for this year so far is 147.
All right.
I have 11 strikes and 6 spares.
You know, Undra, if I ever get to triple figures, it's a great time for me. So good job.
Thank you.
Why is education so important to you, Undra?
Education is important to me because it is the basic of life. Because most jobs and different businesses here today expect you to be able to do basic math, know history and science. That's why it's important that as students we make sure that we know the material that our teachers teach, because it's, in the long run, it's going to affect our life from here on until our last day here. Now
you're actually involved, or your father is involved in the construction business, and that mantle may fall on you later on.
Yes, sir. My father runs his own company. It's called TNT Construction. It is a construction business, and once he retires, the business basically comes over to me.
Is it buildings and that kind of stuff? Is that what he does?
Yes, sir. We build different buildings and repair rooms, roofs, houses, things like that.
Yeah. Now, how did you get started in that?
Well, my first actual job working in the company was his assistant secretary. I work under my mom. She's the head secretary. And I basically write up different papers and make sure that all of the jobs was right, because you don't want to give someone an estimate and it not be right, because no one wants to pay extra money after giving them, I gave you this price and now you're telling me this price. Maybe we need to do something else, basically.
Hey, you know, Undra, I'm with you. I'd a whole lot rather do the paperwork than be hammering them nails and stuff.
Right.
But talk a little bit about your background. You mentioned your dad and your mom. How important is family to you?
Family is one of the most important aspects, especially to me, because growing up, it's been very difficult. We've had our struggles, but my parents pushed me to strive for the best and accomplish everything that is possible in life. That is why I work so hard in order to get to where I need to be. And that's my goal, to strive for the best no matter what. Yeah.
Winterboro High School junior Undra Lawson, set to graduate in 2018, and you want to, in the future, maybe transfer to Jackson State University.
I do. That is actually my plan. I want to start with a 2-year college, possibly Gaston State, and then get a feel of the college life, and then transfer to JSU to try to major in computer science and have a minor in music.
What's it like going to Winterboro School?
It is amazing. It's an amazing thing. Winterboro is #exceptional. We have student connections where we're strong. We're basically a family. Students and teachers have a connection. We're able to talk with each other and understand each other's problems and where everyone comes from. And that basically is what makes the schools so great, because I can talk to anyone about anything, and you can feel free to be open and they actually hear what you're saying.
With all the programs and events that you're involved in, what's the most difficulty in maintaining all of this, keeping all those balls in the air?
The most difficult thing is trying to balance your time and make sure that you actually have time in order to do everything. Because with me doing bowling, student leadership team, senior beta, and many other activities, it's hard at points to where when you have practice one day and then you have a meeting the next, or when you're scheduled for 2 meetings and then have practice all in the same day.
How do you study?
How I study, I gather my notes, go to a quiet place because I personally cannot study when there's a bunch of people being loud. So I go in the quiet room, review my notes, talk to myself about it, and make sure I know the material. And if I don't know something, then I go and email or ask one of my teachers to get further clarification on the subject so that I'm prepared mentally and physically.
Not only are you involved in a lot of different aspects of the school at Winterboro, you're involved in your church as well.
I am. I attend Morning Star Missionary Baptist Church. The pastor is John L. Ragland Jr. I do a lot of seasonal events, such as when we have Christmas, we do Christmas plays and try to have fundraisers and things like that. And then I also try to help out in any way possible. Now,
you're also gifted at writing.
I am. I have been writing since I've been 12. I've been writing short stories. I'm actually working on a story now that is based off the video game that I'm also creating. And that is called Space Marine. So hopefully I can have the video game finished completely by the beginning of 2017. And hopefully the book will be released the next month, which will be February.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank
Undra Lawson, junior at Winterboro High School. What is this Neon energy drinks that you're a partial advisor on?
Okay, Neon energy drinks are, of course, an energy drink, but it has a different quality to it. You have energy drinks now that provide energy for a set amount of time, whereas Neon energy drinks provide energy for an entire day, which is a lot different from what we have now. It is also very natural. It has natural resources in it instead of things that could affect mood and weight gain. So Neon is a natural drink that will cause you to be energized for the rest of the day.
Right.
And personally, I could use some.
I need a 6-pack of that. Undra Lawson, Undra Lawson is a baseball player. Undra Lawson is a junior at Winterboro High School, and he is on just about every team that there is at Winterboro, and is on the A Honor Roll 4 straight years, AB Honor Roll 3 straight years, and the Collaborator of the Year in 2009 and 2010. Undra, thanks for being here with us this morning. Congratulations and continued success at Winterboro School.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we've got more Daybreak just ahead. Eating Out with Jim Green coming up after this.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV 47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.